Alright, welcome back everybody. So I'm doing another one of my voiceovers. I haven't done one of these since the playtest. And today I'm playing as a PDR fighter again. I had a handful of videos where I was playing the Slayer fighter. And I really enjoyed the Slayer fighter because they play similarly to a barbarian rogue combination with the fighter skill set. So because of how I like to play the game, pretty passive, pretty safe, high DPS, I was having a lot of fun with them, but right now it feels like the PDR fighter is making a comeback. A PDR fighter it's not inherently a hard counter to the Slayer fighter, but it's not too far from it. The PDR fighter's armor rating is just too high, so I feel like versus the Slayer fighter, the PDR typically wins from what I've seen. The main objective with this run was to get Goblin Ears, and if I find a bard, kill a bard. I need one more for the quest, so if it's not a bard, I would prefer not to fight him. So I found one Goblin Ear already and those candy canes. Pretty lucky finds on the very first drop. And then a couple of gear upgrades. I think I find one more gear upgrade at some point, and that's about what I get here. But right now, just taking it slow, taking out these goblins. I got a good room for hunting for Goblin Ears, so that's pretty lucky. I don't think that I find any more Goblin Ears in this room though. So, just able to stack a little bit of treasure, get some kills, try my best. And I'm seeing that 3 people are already dead. So in the new Goblin Caves, I haven't explored the new areas or really got to feel the interaction between the tiles with the new layout right now. I haven't been able to get into the Goblin Caves too much, especially because of the map rotation. Narrowly missed that one. So this is also just me exploring a little bit. This first little section here is mostly just taking out goblins. Nothing super crazy happens for a little while. Because this is I think this is a fairly centralized point on the map, I'm hesitant to pull a big crowd in the off chance that somebody attacks. Dealing with mob aggro and players is very rough for PDR fighters because of their terrible move speed. My move speed is sitting, with my weapons out, slightly over 200. Over there, I see a cleric and somebody on the far side. It looks like the cleric isn't too interested in fighting, so I'm just keeping an eye on it. And he's indicating that he doesn't want to fight. I don't need a cleric kill, there's no point in attacking him. So I'm going to make friends with him. And just like that, that threat is nullified. No longer have to worry about him. I don't want to help him out too much, but I can passively let him do his thing. I hear those footsteps on the right, and I got a little bit worried, but I see that a Goblin Warrior killed the one guy that has a kill. And then I also see a Goblin Archer killed somebody else. So right now, about a third of the lobby is dead. I don't know how many people exactly come in with the Goblin Caves, but knowing that right now my odds are pretty good at not seeing anybody else, I'm more confident in exploring a little bit. And I also still need an extra Goblin Ear. Taking it real slow right now, just picking up whatever I can get. Some more people are down. They added some new Goblin Mages, and the map is much bigger. So trying to find where that corpse could be just isn't going to happen. Me and this guy, I think he thinks that we are friends, so at risk of getting 2v1'd, he is also going to go ahead and be chill with us. So, knowing that about half the lobby is gone, or friendly, I'm definitely feeling pretty confident we can stick around for a while. I only see 2 escape portals this whole run, so that's a little unfortunate. Ideally, I probably would have taken out a little bit sooner if I could. Getting 1 goblin here isn't a big score, but retaining my gear for another run, just re-rolling, sometimes is the best call. This is a good lobby though. Moving to this room, I don't know this room at all. It's called the Cave Pit Hall. It looks like it's a 2-story room. Over there, I think that's the same fighter from earlier. I think it is. I'm not 100% sure, but it looks right, and it sounds like he's fighting something. Now I hear this guy coming up, and he seems like a threat, so I'm shooting first here. I wasn't about to trust him, and I get a couple of good hits in, but even though he's a rogue, he survives, which is kind of crazy. He's got to be less than 20 health at this point. If that axe could have landed, he would have dropped, but he dealt a lot of damage to me. I don't need a rogue kill, so I don't want to push, and it sounds like he's not too interested in pushing me. So I'm just going to hope that we don't see him again. I see that 1 portal right there, but that's his. I think at this time I thought he was mining, so I don't attempt to take that from him. Mining is very rough. I'd rather leave that for him. And about this time I start making some hard decisions. Typically I like to be invisible and silent, but playing as a PDR fighter, that's just not really the case, so I throw on that potion. The potions on your belt will glow in the dark, and that's never explicitly been a giveaway for me personally, but I have seen other people because of their potions, and I don't want that to happen to me, in the off chance that it does happen. Right there I picked up the 3 strength gloves, 2 or 3, I think it was 2. In here, there's nothing. There's the cleric, and I'm not 100% sure what was going on here. That looks like the friendly one from earlier. I think that was friend-on-friend combat. But that cleric doesn't want to fight, and the other guy's gone, so nothing to worry about there. Still checking for goblin ears. We find a second one here, which is super lucky. I don't know how that happened. I guess somebody killed it and just didn't loot the bodies. Every single corpse can have something worth picking up. Little sellables here, maybe a weapon upgrade here or there. I saw that rogue, he's coming back. I really don't want to re-engage, so I'm only going to shoot at him if he comes at me. Now this is that same cleric, I think. I'm not interested in fighting him, so I'm going to let him stay invisible. He might think that I'm a threat, but he's not trying to fight. That was an accident, I didn't mean to trigger that, and that resulted in taking a little bit of damage. Not too much, but it was a poisoned headshot, and the rogue is coming on me. So I can take the benefit from that blocking the arrow to use the move speed and attack speed to put him down. That first exchange we had, I assume he full healed. The first exchange we had, I likely hit 2 or maybe all limb hits. No headshots. That time I specifically got a headshot. This guy is looking to use the trap down below to take care of these dudes. It's a lot of spiders. He's not trying to deal with that. Now this spot right here I want to watch closely. I think I missed. I did not. After the game I noticed that I had exactly 20 candy canes, so I thought that I might have maybe left some, but I didn't. I got them all. He had a very nice inventory. 20 candy canes in 1 run is super nice. Reading a little bit by taking this. I have already completed the leather cap quest, so those aren't going to do me any good, but I guess I'll sell for 20 later on. Taking a note out of that cleric's book, and the cleric is not to be seen again. Up here, I'm able to get back inside the circle, which is lucky. I definitely lost a lot of space by full clearing that 1 room. I check these guys. Now I don't find any more goblin ears. So I still want goblin ears, but I see that that next jump I have to do, I have to move diagonally and top to top, which isn't ideal. Still taking damage, though I'm fairly confident I may be the last guy here. There's a lot of ways to escape. But I don't have a ton of time. I didn't get a very good hit there. Nothing much on this guy. I could have grabbed a few more random things just to sell for later on, but I didn't. I really probably should have moved. Because the Goblin Archers aim at your head, the like, sideways crouch thing that I just did, I think that it works. And this position right here gets a little dicey, but not too bad. I need to loot that corpse. And over here there's another one, and he is supported by the axeman. I think that hit him, and I missed my hit. So, taking a little bit too much damage. I'm definitely nervous. Don't have a lot of time. They don't have much. Sacrificing a torch and second wind. That could give me just enough time. Now, right here, if I would have fought that bug, I would not have escaped. Because the circle's coming in, I have to deal with these 3 goblins, and it's taking a few too many hits to kill them. With some hits. That Goblin Archer isn't doing too well. I lied to you guys. There is an escape portal over there. I just didn't see it at the time. But putting them down, I don't have time to loot. And then I see the one on the far side. I don't have the health to get it if I get hit by the flames. And right there is my escape. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.